The Chancellor delivered what might have been his final spring budget on Wednesday, where he outlined his plans for the economy, including changes to taxation and spending. From tax cuts to duty freezes and a rise in the minimum wage, I'm James Flanders, the Sun's consumer reporter in London, and I'm going to explain exactly what Jeremy Hunt's spring budget means for you. In April, the Chancellor will slash Class 1 national insurance contributions by 2 percentage points in a fresh bid to boost workers' incomes. The headline rate will fall from 10% to 8%, boosting the incomes of 27 million Brits. It will mean someone earning an average salary of £35,000 a year will save over £450. Coupled with the 2 percentage point cut to the main rate of national insurance previously announced in the autumn statement, this will result in a total annual saving of £900. The latest cut will save a worker earning £25,000 a year £249 and someone earning £50,000 a year £749. The government is also cutting a further 2p from the main rate of self-employed national insurance on top of the 1p cut announced in the autumn statement. This means that from April 6th, the main rate of Class 4 national insurance contributions for the self-employed will now be reduced from 9% to 6%. Combined with the abolition of the requirement to pay Class 2 national insurance contributions, this will save an average self-employed worker on £28,000 around £650 a year.
For someone self-employed,
the Chancellor used his spring budget to hold booze duties at their current rate rather than increase them with inflation. The announcement marks a major win for the Sun's Save Our Sups campaign to help both bosses and punters. Fuel duty has also been frozen for a 14th historic year in a massive win for drivers and the Sun's Keep It Down campaign.
As well as the Sun newspaper's Keep It Down campaign.
Jeremy Hunt used today's budget to stop petrol prices rising with inflation while also extending the temporary 5p cut. Motorists have enjoyed frozen rates since 2011 thanks to our peerless crusade to protect people at the pump. Today's announcement means that they will be saving £16.50 each time they fill up. But it's bad news for vapers and smokers. Last year, Jeremy Hunt added £1.55 to a pack of 20 cigarettes. The average cost of a 20-pack is currently £14.39, making Britain one of the most expensive places to smoke in Europe. But now prices are set to rise to an eye-watering £16. A new vape tax will also be imposed on imported e-cigs and manufacturers to make them unaffordable for kids. The duty will apply to liquids in vapes with higher levels for products with more nicotine. The government's Household Support Fund has been extended for a 5th time. £500 million in fresh funding will ensure that the scheme can help support households for another 6 months. The money is issued to councils up and down the country, which then dish it out to Brits most in need. Each local authority gets a different portion of funding depending on the size of the catchment area, population and number of vulnerable households. Councils can choose whether they dish out vouchers or cash grants to struggling households. Check with your local authorities to find out what support is available. Jeremy Hunt has also revealed a major change to the way in which child benefit works. Right now, you may have to pay the high-income child benefit charge if you or your partner have an individual income that's over £50,000 a year. It means you have to pay back 1% of your child benefit for every £100 of income earned over the £50,000 threshold. However, from April, the threshold for the high-income child benefit charge will be raised to £60,000 to ensure the charge hits fewer parents. The Chancellor has also confirmed that the government will consult on moving the high-income child benefit charge to a household-based system by April 2026. Spring budget documents also reaffirm that millions of households on universal credit and benefits will get a £470 pay rise in April when payments rise in line with inflation. The government also confirmed that state pension payments will rise by £901 as the triple lock remains in place.